Team Associated is really working the vintage vibe. They've had a bunch of re-releases and unique releases, lots of white plastic, and that has trickled down into their RC28, a car that's been around for a bit. These are the latest RC28 Zooms with RC10 and RC10T body. Completely ready to run small-scale RC cars that are a novelty. They're meant for fun, and I think they look pretty cool. They include everything you need to get them up and running inside the box. And speaking of the box, I like that they scaled down the original box art, and even on one of the side panels here, they go through some of the car's history, which is pretty awesome. All right, let's get these out of the packaging and take a closer look at what you get. Retail price on these is $59.99, and we'll start over here with the RC10T. Here's everything out of the box. You get a 2.4 gig radio system with a foam wheel, and it does have steering trim because the truck itself has proportional steering. Same with the Buggy. The body comes wrapped in bubble wrap so it doesn't get damaged, nicely decaled from the factory. There's the assembled chassis, AA batteries, charge cord, instruction manual, some extra toe links, body clips, and the Moo decals if you want to go throw those on yourself. And then the Buggy, pretty much the same as far as the contents of the box. Body, again, decaled and wrapped in bubble wrap so it arrives nice and safe. Now we'll take a quick look at the RC28 platform. It's been around for a while, just now available in the vintage white plastics. It's got independent suspension in the front, just springs on these fake shocks. All these plastics are nice and soft so they don't break. There is some extra toe links in case you lose those bopping into furniture or something like that. In the rear, again, more springs to damp the rear pod. We got trailing arms, and then here is the drivetrain and motor setup. No differential on the inside. Electronics are all housed inside, and the cover's screwed shut so you don't access that. There's your charge port, your on-off switch. It does have proportional steering and proportional throttle. Check out those vintage 3-spoke wheels, and we got ribbed tires on the front of the Buggy and the knobs in the rear. This is where it kind of fell apart for me in this line. The RC10T tires aren't really period correct for the nod to the original RC10T. They got these pin spikes both front and rear, and I kind of wish they gave us those narrow rib tires in the front and the spikes in the rear, but looks like it'll be fun. Dish wheels on the outside. Let's throw some bodies on these things and just rip around the workshop here. I made myself a track for the RC28 Zoom. I think I might have gone overboard. I was just gonna clear out the workshop here and drive it around, but I grabbed some extension cord from the workshop. I've got these Jeff Did It RC Rams. And look at this, I've got a little track. And once you throw a track into the mix with me, I'm all about it. Look at this thing go, guys. This is a bit more fun than I remember. I don't think I actually set up a track for these before when they had the previous versions of this car, but I'm into it now. This is kind of neat. A little bounce on the front end, was kind of expecting that. Some understeer with this thing too. Those ribbed tires are not liking this carpet. Plenty of traction in the rear. Major bounce off those jumps, so that's kind of a kicker jump, so I'll give it that. This is kind of neat, guys. Gonna switch it up and run the 10T now, and I suspect we're gonna have some more front end bite with those spiked tires. Off the jumps, little bounce. Oh yeah, we got some more steering with this one. Definitely hooking up on the carpet. You could actually see the front tires wiggling. They're getting so much bite. Not so much bounce off the jumps. I think this one weighs just a little bit more, settling it in. Gotta get my lap times dialed in. All right, this could be a fun little breakaway from... Oh, no reverse with these? Oh, no. Oh, it just didn't have enough power to go over the cord. All right, we're back at it. And I think I've kind of proven here you could have fun with a $60 novelty RC car. Just some extension cords. You could probably throw together some jumps with some cardboard boxes and have fun with these things. If you're like a real RC10 fan that has to have everything. Yeah, this is a novelty type of car. Just fun for around the house. If you had an RC10 when you were a kid, and now you've got kids, you want to get them into RC, this might be a fun little start for it. Team Associated has been releasing a lot of new products lately, and I think it has a hardcore guy going, what are they doing? There's so much stuff, and you know what? RC is for fun, and that's what they're doing here with this release. It's just a fun little cheap RC car with some vintage vibe to it, and you know what? For some people, it is going to be fun. Look at this. I think I'm going to have a hard time moving my workbenches back. This might be what I'm doing for the rest of the day, guys. If you're into this thing, I'll have links for it in the video description below.